sports are an extension of the classroom learning experience. The student athletes in front of you have worked hard at the classrooms and practice to be able to play here tonight. As we encourage them to demonstrate good sportsmanship, we'd also like our fans to help make this a meaningful one for our athletes by showing respect for your team, the opposing team, the coaches, and the officials. We thank you in advance for the positive sportsmanship that you'll display tonight. In the unlikely event of an emergency or fire alarm, all occupants are asked to leave the building via the nearest exit. Please take a moment to observe the exercise around the gym. Now let's meet the starting lineups. For our visitor, the Portsmouth Clippers, number 15, Margaret Montgazer. Number 20, Sid Pettis. Number 22, Mackenzie Lombardi. Number 24, Adrian Barnes. And number 34, Maddie McCann. The Clippers are coached by Tim Hoffman. And now for your Merrimack Tomahawks, number 11, Gianna Maglio. Number 12, Avery Root. Number 15, Julia O.
We'll have 30.
Number 30, Mia Cacho. And number 31, Albon. The Tomahawks are coached by Brian Dugan and assisted by McKenna DeCostas and Peyton Hutcherson. Tonight's game is being officiated by Greg Floyd and Bob Coletti. Tonight's athletic trainer is Elliot Musso. At this time, stand, and if you're able, remove your hats for the playing the national anthem.
Well, good evening and welcome to the H. Dana Taylor Gymnasium for tonight's Division I girls basketball contest between the Clippers of Portsmouth High School and your Merrimack Tomahawks. My name is Brian Gagnon, and joined tonight by our student color commentator,
Yes.
Mr. Lucas Goldberg.
Thank
How
you
are
for having me.
Lucas?
I'm very excited for this game. I haven't done basketball in a while. It should be a fun game to call.
Should be a very fun game tonight, and also want to welcome our cameraman tonight, Ross. And back in the studio, we have Justin Slez on the replays, and our fantastic staff tonight here
Yes.
at Merrimack TV. We welcome you. Well, we got a good ball game for you tonight with this Portsmouth Clipper team coming in at 3-2 on the season, and looking like they have had their milk over the years.
Yes.
They have grown quite a bit since the last time I saw this Portsmouth team. My goodness.
It's an older team, it looks like.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, this is a very experienced Portsmouth club. Coming off a loss to Pinkerton a couple of weeks ago, or a couple of nights ago, I should say.
Yes.
And this will be Gianna Maglio taking the tip against number 22, Mackenzie Lombardi. And the tip controlled by the Tomahawks. We are underway. This is a very tall Portsmouth team. This is one of the bigger teams I have seen in this league.
Yes.
For sure. They're going to have their hands full tonight for sure. Tomahawks coming out full court.
Yeah. I remember a couple weeks ago, the Winnicott team, they played very good defense against the Tomahawks. Maybe the Tomahawks are trying to learn off of Winnicott's defense. It was effective for them, so maybe it could be effective for the Tomahawks as McCannell scores deep in the paint.
Yeah, certainly not effective early there as Portsmouth broke that pretty easily. McCannell is a nice player. We're going to talk about her a lot tonight as Julia Hogue knocks down a tray.
But yeah, you're right. It doesn't kind of matter what defense. This is a very tall Portsmouth team, and they're able to get over the small guards and forwards on this Merrimack team.
Good start there. A nice rebound by Avery Cruz. And the foul is on Avery Romps as Portsmouth really extends here. And they come
Yeah, it looked
all
like
the
they
way
had
up.
Cruz all the way back there, trying to maybe get something going. Blocking foul.
That's a very aggressive full court press.
Yeah.
When you get somebody guarding the inbounder. I've seen it used on a few teams. When you get athletes like this, nice steal. And a
easy
layup for two. Margaret Momplazer with the layup. And 4-3 lead for the Clippers. But, yeah, when you get athletes in depth like this Portsmouth team, why not?
Good pass to Hogue. Oh, they call it a travel on her.
Yeah, traveling violation there. Too many steps, and Merrimack will go back to the half court now. And sometimes you see teams press.
Yeah,
after
they
a
saw
made
they were
basket.
kind of easily picking it apart, so maybe they could get it. No good.
The tray
for
no good for
Romps.
Romps, and the rebound to Mia Getchell. Tomahawks trailing by 1.
Oh,
and
she
they
couldn't
throw it
come
away.
down with the pass. Goes into the stands.
A couple of turnovers quickly here for the Tomahawks. Thank you for joining us here on Merrimack TV on this Friday evening. Little girls high school basketball. Inside, McCannell, 2 in the foul.
She's just picking apart this defense early and gets the and one.
I mean, she's just so hard to guard.
Yeah.
And, you know, Gianna Maglio actually giving up some inches here on McCannell. And she makes that very strong finish.
It's good for McCannell.
It's a
Merrimack will get the
3-point
ball.
play.
Portsmouth going back to the full court. Wow, this trap is very effective against this Merrimack offense.
Yeah, it's going to force Merrimack into some bad passes here. Maglio to the rack. No good.
Tried
and the
Euro,
rebound by
couldn't get it
McCannell.
done.
Pushed up the floor here. Portsmouth, long 3, and it's good. Mackenzie
Lombardi.
Lombardi from downtown. And you see just how good this team is. 10-3. Clippers.
Oh, a little too high from the pass from Hogue to not connect with Cruz. Portsmouth will get the ball.
Well, as you mentioned at the outset, Lucas, this is a senior-laden starting lineup. 4
Really?
seniors.
All seniors?
All but 1.
Okay. Mid-range pull-up.
Oh, my
Good
goodness.
from Pettis.
Sid Pettis.
Oh, another defensive play. Able to keep it in bounds. Hogue able to come away with it. Pass it over to Maglio. And that'll be a foul on McCannell. Yeah, maybe the Merrimack team could get Portsmouth into some foul trouble early on. Get some good shots from the rack. Able to capitalize on them.
Well, we saw them do that here against Winnicott.
Yeah.
In the
Was
first
it
game that we did
46?
together. I think it was 46 free throws.
Wow.
They ended up shooting. You're absolutely right. It was a free throw fest that night. I think it was 75 or something total free throws
Really?
in the game. I've never seen anything like it. And this is Avery Cruz at the line. She
Doesn't get
missed
the
the
first one
first.
to fall.
Second is no good. And the rebound by Avery Romps.
Fast pass, trying to get it fast pace. A spin.
Oh.
And it falls. Good play by Montplaisir.
And Dugan wants to talk this over. What a finish here by Montplaisir. Look at that spinorama. And we are just about 3 minutes into this first quarter with the score Portsmouth 14. We wish Merrimack 14.
Yes.
Portsmouth 14, Merrimack 3.
Thanks for watching today's event on Merrimack TV. If you're interested in learning more about Merrimack TV, email Nicholas and Justin at merrimacktv@merrimacknh.gov. You're watching Merrimack TV, your community, your voice.
And we thank you all for joining us tonight. This is our, I believe, our third girls broadcast of the season. We'll have the boys back, I believe, next Friday night.
Who are they playing?
Oh, that's a good question. I'll have to get back to you on
Yeah.
that.
Couple of business days.
Boys are in Portsmouth tonight.
Yes.
Taking on the Clippers. That's actually a big game in Division
Yeah,
One boys.
that should be a pretty even matchup. I believe Portsmouth is 3-3. I could be wrong. I'll have to check later.
They've also had a very tough schedule.
Yeah,
to start.
early on.
Yeah.
And I think it only gets tougher. 'Cause
Yeah.
They have Bedford, Pinkerton late.
Yes.
Trinity will be a good game.
Absolutely. Well, the depth of this Portsmouth team showing early.
No bounds.
I'd say the depth, just the talent of this Portsmouth team. You and I were watching warm-ups and the shots that were going
they
down.
made a million shots in a row.
I'm saying this could be a long night for the Tomahawks.
But they do regain control of the ball. Gatchel to inbound it.
Portsmouth had the misfortune of playing Pinkerton in their last game. It was a 20-point loss. That gives you an idea of how good Pinkerton is.
But Portsmouth did beat a very good Dover team by, I believe, 30.
Yeah, we saw that Dover team here right before Christmas.
Yeah.
It was the Lily Nosif show. Double-double.
Really?
I think she had, I'm trying to remember back. I think it was 18 and 12. And she had 12 of those points and 8 of those rebounds in the first quarter. Rops for 2. No good. Rebound by McCannell.
Yeah, she's just controlling the boards here.
So hard to block her out, and it was just so athletic.
Oh.
Romps with the tray.
Wide open on the
Good.
corner. Picking apart the Merrimack defense like clockwork.
Well, 17-3 Clippers. And here is
Good perseverance by Hogue to be able to keep that in. But
thrown out of bounds here.
Hogue a little upset with the call, but it will be Portsmouth ball. Oh, that rhymed.
Our poet laureate, Lucas Goldberg. 17-3 Portsmouth. They are just controlling this game right now. Sid Pettis.
Oh.
And that one is blocked.
Maglio, she's got momentum. Tries the Euro step. No good.
Oh, nice rebound by Fong.
Oh.
And Portsmouth gets it right back.
Oh.
And a foul by Ella Fong.
Hits the deck hard. Pettis looks okay.
Pettis, the only junior in this starting lineup. And there were a lot of red shirts on that bench, ready to jump into the game at any time.
Yeah, this is a very deep team, and if it does get out of control, they can pull all their starters and get them. But unfortunately, Merrimack, only 7 people, I believe, on the roster tonight.
Yeah.
So they'll have to keep most of their starters in.
And one just played the whole JV game.
Really?
With Natalia Maglio.
Oh, yes.
Nice take by Cruz, and the rebound to Avery Romps. The trailer.
Good pass. Oh, I couldn't get it.
And rebounded by
Portsmouth having a lot of fast break opportunities as they get another one. Portsmouth ball.
Yeah, Portsmouth getting out on the break there. That was a nice job by Montplaisir coming back into the play as the trailer. Couldn't quite finish, though. They go to McCannell. She kicks it back out to Montplaisir. And they'll reset the offense here against this 2-3 zone. The triple is no good. And couldn't quite squeeze the rebound.
Oh.
And that's Lombardi. Yeah, mixing it up down there with Cruz.
Enjoying the game? Check out more MHS sports action. Download the Merrimack TV app. Merrimack TV is a free download for your device's app store. Download Merrimack TV on your iPhone, Android, Roku, Apple TV, or Amazon Fire device to watch live varsity sports, concerts, meetings, events, and other demand content. You're watching Merrimack TV, your community, your voice.
And that is a foul on Haley Combs. I would say Coombs. There's 2 O's there.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. My goodness.
We'll
I had
call
the
it
wrong person. How about 11? Gianna Maglio. Wrong 11. And the basket is good for number 24, Avery Romps.
Portsmouth subs in Whitcomb for, I believe, Pettis. Yes, it is Pettis.
A little rusty after the holidays. I'm not even getting the right team, Lucas. I'm
Yeah.
telling you. My goodness.
How was your holiday, Brian?
It was very good.
That's
very good. You know, too short.
Yeah.
Nice
Oh,
play
wow.
by McCannell. And Portsmouth leads the break again. Romps gets the screen from McCannell. Montplaisir to the rack. Kicks it back now to Lombardi.
Wow, Portsmouth very good with ball movement.
Montplaisir for 3.
Oh.
No good. Rebound by who else? Maddie
Wide
McCannell.
open, top of the key. It falls.
Bingo. Avery Romps 8 points for Portsmouth, and they're up 22-3. Nice play by Hogue to get out of it, but she did double dribble. That's the
Hogue's
appropriate
trying her
call.
best to get out of these traps. They are absolutely killing them on that.
It's amazing when you have, wing players
Yeah.
that are 6 feet tall.
Yes.
It's and not just 6 feet. I mean, athletic 6 feet.
Yeah.
That allows you to press and get them in these traps. This is a very good-looking Portsmouth team, I got to tell you. Lombardi for 3, no good. And the rebounds.
Other than that, Portsmouth has been almost automatic from the corners and the top of the keys.
Yeah,
I
no
should say
question.
the three-point land, but
I mean, they are on about a 100-point pace right now.
Oh. Have we seen that ever at H. Dana?
I don't. Certainly not in my
No.
time here. We have.
I'm sure there's been one.
I saw a playoff game last year, boys, between Bedford and Trinity, that went double overtime.
Really?
It was in the 90s.
Yeah.
It was an insane game.
Well, it seems like Portsmouth will be able to rest their starters, so might not get to 100 land tonight, but
Yeah, but that's when you think about the pace they're playing at right now. I mean,
they
it's
could
insane.
very honestly get there.
It's absolutely insane.
It depends how their second line does against Merrimack starters too, if it comes to that.
We got a minute 46 to go in this first quarter. The Portsmouth Clippers here tonight from the Seacoast, taking on the Tomahawks. Tomahawks boys team out there for a big matchup tonight. We'll check in at halftime. I believe they get started around 6:30 out there.
Yeah, I believe so.
And Spalding will be here on Tuesday night.
Yeah, they had to move it. It's Tuesday now?
Yes.
Okay.
Don't believe we're going to be covering that one, unfortunately. And there's a
Oh.
backcourt violation.
Just the foot was barely over that line.
Minute 38 to go here. Portsmouth trying to add to their already big lead. Nice little
Good
ball fake
move.
there. And that was Haley Coombs of Portsmouth. Had the right number 11 there. Nice job.
Talia able to keep it in bounds. Pass over to Getchell. Uh-oh. Fast break opportunity.
And
can't
Getchell with the
capitalize.
rebounds. Romps, that's one that usually will go down for her.
Yeah. That will be Merrimack ball.
We mentioned Avery Romps. She's one of the top players in the state in this in this senior class for sure.
Yeah. They
She's
have multiple
she's
top players
dominated
in the
here
state.
for years, and she's right up there with some of the top players. I'm thinking of Bedford and Pinkerton, Liz Lavoie. I'm thinking of the girl from Bedford, and I can't remember her name now.
Yes.
Who's going to Purdue?
Oh, she's going to Purdue?
Yes.
Wow.
Lana McCarthy. Thank you.
Oh,
3 ball is no good. But Romp's right up there. She's had an outstanding career here for the Clippers. And because of passes like that to Mackenzie Lombardi, what a dime.
yeah.
24-3. How about that for court vision?
Yeah.
Here's Getchell. Over to Hogue.
They are just figuring out this offense so much. Fong with the deep 3. Hogue able to get a rebound.
Oh, Hogue drew some contact, but probably a right no call there. Good defense by Portsmouth. 11.5 seconds left.
Roll the ball, save time.
And here's Romps to the top of the key.
Looking for the buzzer beater.
Romps with the skip pass for 3, and it's no good at the buzzer. But what a quarter for Portsmouth
I know.
as they come storming out here to a 24-3 lead here after 1 quarter.
How many does Romps have?
Romps with 8 points.
Wow.
In that quarter. 5 for McCannell, 5 for Lombardi, 4 for Montplaisir, and 2 for Pettis.
They are sharing the ball pretty well.
They certainly are.
I'm seeing a lot of passing, good sharing of the ball, able to get some plays developed.
Teamwork makes the dream work,
Yes,
Lucas.
it does.
I'll tell you.
The Town of Merrimack's media division is branded Merrimack TV. The division is funded, by the way, franchise fees from Comcast cable subscribers in Merrimack. The Town of Merrimack has a community TV facility located at 6 Boosick Road, Lake Road. Our 4 cable channels reach over 8,000 homes. We're accessible online at merrimacktv.com and on the Merrimack TV app. You're watching Merrimack TV, your community, your voice.
And that is the voice of Lucas Goldberg, our student color commentator. Lucas is going to do the play-by-play in the second half.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that.
Me too.
And I'll be jumping on the color. And, of course, yours truly here, the voice of the voice you hear right now, Brian Gagnon. Voice of something, I don't know. But happy to be back here on a Friday night. 24-3 Portsmouth is our score. And Merrimack will have the ball to start this second quarter, rather. I think I'm going to go to bed, Lucas. It's been a
Long day.
rough start tonight. Maglio over to Hogue. Now Getchell. And a traveling
This defense
violation.
is so impressive on this young Merrimack offense. They definitely have so much more experience than the Merrimack team, and it's showing.
Now a little 1-4 set here for Portsmouth. Trying to beat this 2-3 zone. They bring 4 players up high.
That's something that will make the coach happy. Great ball movement.
That tray is no good by Lombardi.
Fancy.
Rebound by Fancy. And another rebound,
Wow, what a
Avery
play.
Robs. Yes, indeed. A couple of offensive boards there for Portsmouth. That was Avery Romps. She's now got double digits. Mia Getchell with it for Merrimack.
Seems like Merrimack's just trying to reset every time at the top of the key. Oh, she loses it. And that'll stay Merrimack ball.
Number 12, Ella Fletcher will give Avery Romps a break. Romps out with 10 right now. So we got Lombardi, the only starter, I believe, out there right now, with Whitcomb and Emery and Fancy.
Fancy playing some fancy defense on Fong.
Absolutely.
I saw that name before the game, and I was like, I have to work that in somehow.
I saw that too. I said, these are just going to write themselves tonight, aren't they? But now we get to see this Portsmouth depth. I mean, their JV team did a number on Merrimack tonight as well. I mean,
well, Merrimack,
they're not going away.
JV team is also predominantly freshmen and sophomores.
Right.
Great move by Maglio to get it in, but she couldn't get there. Stay here.
But if you think Portsmouth is going away because these seniors
They're not.
are graduating, they are not.
They have a bright future.
They have a very bright future. This is a very well-run team. They're their head coach, Tim Hopley. Julia Hogue with it. And she is guarded by Wickham. Maglio able to get it now, top of the key. Hands it off to Hogue. Getchell, long tray, no good. And that'll hit the rope. And it'll be Portsmouth ball. Merrimack did have a 3-2 lead.
They
at
did,
one point
yes.
here.
I thought I saw the 3-2 lead. I was like, oh, this could be different. But unfortunately, no.
Fancy with the drive, little scoop, and it's no good. Big rebound
Wow,
by
over Getchell.
Bridget Emery.
Steals it. I don't know who was on the floor, but she steals it from her.
Look at this board by Emery. She goes up strong.
It was Hogue on the floor. Thong thought about it.
Getchell's two, no good. Rebound by Getchell. And it's saved. Over to Julia Hogue.
I'll stay here.
Boy, one thing I'm noticing about this Portsmouth defense as Pettis and Andrea Ingram enter the game. One thing I've noticed about this defense, they are always going after the ball.
Yeah,
they don't just stand there. And I guess when you get 20 players on your roster,
yes,
you can take those chances.
2-on-1. Oh,
and Getchell gets the foul.
that's a drill the coaches practice.
And that will put Ella Fletcher at the line for Portsmouth, shooting a pair. And the first shot, no good.
The front of the rim.
First miss of the night from the line for the Clippers. They are 3 of 4 right now. And her second shot is no good. And it'll be red ball.
NFL playoffs coming up. This scores remind me of Super Bowl 51, 28-3.
Ooh,
Maybe
good.
we could see a comeback by the Tomahawks.
Good reference. One of the all-time great comebacks.
I believe the only overtime Super Bowl in NFL's history. Oh, she
you are
had
correct.
Hogue wide open on the fast break. Gets it done on the foul.
How about that? Julia Hogue knocking it down.
Get a replay of that.
Great hands there by
Yeah.
Hogue.
Speaking of football, that's a good football catch right there.
I mean, really was. I don't know if you've ever watched the 30 for 30, about the 83 NC State as the rebound comes down to Merrimack. But they talk about that last play of the game.
Really?
Where the guy had to catch it with 2 hands
Really?
to avoid the turnover.
Oh.
He goes, I remember my coach telling me, catch it with 2 hands.
Yeah.
Catch the ball with 2 hands. And that's what Hogue did right there. I mean, that textbook catch.
Mm-hmm. Look the ball in.
You try to tip that with 1 hand, you lose it.
Yeah.
Portsmouth with the basketball now. Ingram. Over to Fancy. Ball fake. Now baseline shot is no good. Big rebound by Mia Getchell.
Gets the ball with struggle.
Excellent work by Mia right there. She's telling her coach, I need a breather.
Yeah, that's one of the very big struggles for this Merrimack team. No depth at all.
No depth.
Missing Ledoux and McCarthy.
Well, this is the problem. If you have illness or injury or anything, you're in trouble. Fancy with a nice pass, and it's out of bounds.
One could say it's a fancy pass.
One could say that.
I'm having too much fun with this one.
One could say that for sure. Getchell finally gets a break here. Well-deserved. Natalia Maglio back into the game for the Tomahawks. The only other sub tonight for the Tomahawks is freshman Riley Parzic.
She's a senior.
Oh, senior. My goodness. Freshman. Who was I thinking of? I'm thinking of Maglio.
Yeah.
Well, this has been a banner night for yours truly. I'm telling you. Nice shot there, and the rebound by Fancy against 2 Tomahawks, and she draws the foul.
Not on the bonus yet. They'll get the inbound.
Yeah, McCannell's going to come back into the game for Portsmouth.
Seeing their team struggling a little bit, get something going on offense.
You know, we talked before the game, Lucas and I mentioned the last time Portsmouth was here, and McCannell just had a
you said 26,
legendary performance. I think it was the rebounding was in the 20s.
Yeah.
I feel like it was 26 by my number. She absolutely owned that game, and it was a game the Tomahawks were missing some of their starters, and they came back and nearly won that game. Kaylee Bournemouth was absolutely outstanding in that game, I remember. And McCannell just owned it for Portsmouth.
Maglio passes it over to Hogue. Works the baseline.
Ooh, little turnover there. Well, 3-on-2 here. Fletcher's going to take it herself.
Oh, big block.
And draw the
they
foul.
called the foul.
Nice aggressive take here by Ella Fletcher. And she's going to go to the line. The foul is on Maglio. That's her second.
Thank you for watching today's event on Merrimack TV. If you're interested in learning more about Merrimack TV, email Nicholas or Justin at merrimackTV@merrimacknh.gov. You're watching Merrimack TV, your community, your voice.
I thought Justin's email was the Sledgehammer. Sledgehammer at merrimacktv.gov.
That'd be a great email.
Oh, my God. We love Justin, of course. We affectionately call him the Sledgehammer.
Good move by Hogue.
Maglio to the rack.
Was covered by at least 4 defenders on that play.
Well, fouls on Bridget Emery. They took that right at Emery and McCannell in the middle.
Yeah.
Maggie Pataki into the game. Her first action of the night. Another tall Portsmouth wing.
Yes. A rare scoring drought for this Portsmouth team. Not really getting it done on offense. Neither is Merrimack, but...
Well, they are getting a lot of their bench players in. You can see that for sure. I mean, their starting 5 is as legit as it comes. Ooh, almost a foul there on Maglio. Pataki for 2, no good.
No good.
Rebound.
Palaki, I believe.
Palaki. Well, the way my night's going, it probably is Palaki, so we'll go with that. Here's Hogue. We'll check on that, by the way.
3. There.
And the rebound by Maggie. Nice push and a steal here by the Tomahawks. Little touchdown pass to Hogue.
Good move.
Oh, and she puts it up and in. And Coach Tim Hopley is going to get timeout here.
It's a long road to a comeback, but I'm seeing something brewing in this Merrimack team.
Boy, Hogue having a nice game. She's got all 7 Merrimack points.
Oh, she does?
She absolutely
wow.
does. Oops, I got a let's see, I did get a message from Justin. We are going to try to cover the Spalding game on Tuesday, so stay tuned. And you can do that by following us on social media.
Yes.
Facebook and the artist formerly known as Twitter. That is X. You can follow us.
I didn't even hear about that, and then I saw it on my phone. I was like, "Oh, this is interesting."
Of course, I have it in my phone.
Justin Sledge, parentheses Hammer.
I mean, he's the legend. So we'll keep you up to date on that Tuesday night game. Hopefully, we get a chance to cover it. It's going to depend on staff availability. I am around if needed.
I believe so.
On that Tuesday night. So here is McCannell at the left elbow. She goes down low.
Good move to get around.
Made a nice move there. Big rebound by Maglio. Maglio gets it to Julia Hogue. She's got all 7 Tomahawk points. I'd say an early candidate for our player of the game tonight.
Yes.
Getchell back to Hogue. Did not want to try a shot on McCannell. Parzic to Getchell for 3. No good. Rebound, McCannell.
Wow. She just dominates the box out.
She really does. Now McCannell over to number 21, Ingram. Back to McCannell, right side, guarded by Getchell, and it's stolen. 2-on-1.
Got steam. Good Euro step.
And that is no good. She wanted a foul there, didn't get it. Nice move.
Oh.
Rebound, McCannell puts it up and in for 2.
Not on a 100-point pace anymore.
No.
Yeah, Portsmouth seeming to rest some of their starters.
I mean, can't really keep that up all game, especially, I mean, I think you're going to see some running time probably in the second half. Maglio for 2, and it's no good.
Where's the ball? They get it.
Nice double team by Parzic and Getchell.
Parzic on her tail. Pass is over.
And a foul, I think it's going to be 3 on G.
Is it 5 and you're out?
Yeah.
Ooh. Early foul trouble.
I think that's going to complicate matters for the Tomahawk coaching staff. And let's a little discussion here.
Probably asking her how her day was.
Yeah.
You know?
Got awfully quiet in here all of a
Yeah,
sudden.
it did. Wonder if they were talking about lunch.
And the first shot is good for Andrea Ingram. Both shots are good. And Portsmouth extends its lead to 32-7.
Working Pettis. Intercepted.
A good hustle by Maggie.
That'll be Portsmouth ball.
It'll be Portsmouth ball. I'm going to validate this last name. We got 15 seconds left.
Pettis passes it over to McCannell. McCannell back to Pettis. Takes a 3, or deep 2. Rebounded by McCannell.
Oh, she draws the foul.
0.3 of a second left.
Here we go.
The foul will go on Getchell. A little confusion on the floor. We'll go on Fong.
They definitely want it to be on Fong because that would have been 4 on Mia Getchell.
Yeah, call taking 1 for the team.
I guess it is Pataki.
Oh, it's Pataki. Okay.
P-A-T-A-K-I.
I apologize.
So McCannell hits the first in her second.
Maybe misses the second one.
No good.
Yeah, no good. Tries not to get the opportunity for Merrimack to score a deep 3.
So 9 points in the
And that's the
quarter
first
for
half.
Portsmouth. We have a 33-7 score at the end of one half here in Merrimack. Once again, Brian Gagnon, Lucas Goldberg here with you on a Friday night, and we get some public service announcements here from Lucas.
Enjoying the game? Check out more MHS sports action. Download the Merrimack TV app. Merrimack TV is a free download from your device's app store. Download Merrimack TV on your iPhone, Android, Roku, Apple TV, or Amazon Fire device to watch live varsity sports, concerts, meetings, events, and other on-demand content. You're watching Merrimack TV, your community, your voice.
That's the Merrimack TV app. If you don't have it, you
download it. Yeah.
You need it.
You get early,
Must have it.
I believe, early access to some videos before they go on YouTube.
Yes. Yeah, I believe so. And, it's one of the many benefits that we provide our listeners and watchers, and we appreciate all of you. Trying to think of ways we could fill halftime tonight.
Yeah.
And I said, I got some hang-ups that I got some stuff I got to get off my chest, and so here's some halftime hang-ups tonight. And I share this view with Michael Felger from 98.5, the Sports Hub, and so,
Yes.
I'm a cranky old man.
There's nothing better than driving in the morning, waking up, trying to get some positivity, and I just hear them on 98.5.
You're not gonna get that.
Just yelling.
You're not gonna get that. Retired numbers. What are your thoughts on retired numbers?
I mean, I feel like the Celtics, it's a little I have a feeling I knew where you were going.
It's a bit much.
Yes.
I think in general, in sports, the retired number kills me.
You gotta like keep it to like the best of the best.
Best of the best of the best. So the Celtics.
Did the Celtics retire Rondo? 9?
I'm shocked they haven't, to be honest. They retired Kevin Garnett. I don't like that.
That's fine.
I don't like that.
Really? You don't?
I got to be honest.
You don't?
I don't think of him as an all-time Celtic. He won a championship here. The only player from that era I think that should have his number retired is Paul Pierce.
Yeah.
Only player from that era.
Is his retired?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. So I say.
But you see like these rookies coming into league wearing like 67 or like
exactly.
74.
Right. It's like
the lineman
like,
numbers.
What are we doing? Is there anything like under number 25 that the Celtics haven't retired? I don't think there is. But I'm thinking, okay, Celtics. You got Bill Russell, Larry Bird, John Havlicek. Pierce is definitely on that list. McHale? Maybe McHale?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe? And that's it.
Those are
the greats.
You know who they should retire on this current roster? The only player I'd be okay with them retiring?
Yep.
Derek White.
I love it. If they haven't retired none already.
He's an all-star.
I'll tell you what, I love White. He just brings so much to the table for that team. But and you look, it's like you look at the Red Sox, all-time Red Sox. Ted Williams, like Yaz, absolutely 100%. These guys spent their entire careers there. David Ortiz.
Have they retired his number yet?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Thankfully, I mean that's a guy you got to retire. Pedro Martinez.
Yes.
Got to retire. And I don't think there's anybody else on that list.
Where did the Red Sox go wrong? They had such a good team.
Oh my goodness.
And you know what I saw today on the drive-in? I saw that Rafael Devers is the only player from the 2018 championship that is still on the roster. Now that they got rid of Chris Sale.
So if I'm going to promote a YouTube channel here, Secret Base. They do a lot of sports-related content, and they do a collapse series. I'm shocked they haven't done one on the 2018 Red Sox yet, because that looked like a team that was going to be good for a long time.
When they got rid of Mookie Betts, I feel like that was just...
I mean, that was it right there.
I don't even know who they traded him for.
I know who they traded him for, and it's not pretty. They're all gone now, except for Connor Wong, their catcher.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
They got Connor Wong, Alex Verdugo, and
I think I have a Connor Wong signed baseball.
Yes. Yep. Wong is a decent catcher. But Jeter Downs did nothing.
Kind of fluctuated between AAA and the majors.
And, Verdugo's a fine player, but
they traded him.
They traded him.
I really think that they could have been something if they were able to get Shohei or I forget. I'm blanking on the other guy's name, but
Yamamoto.
I don't know if they have the money for $700 million.
Yeah. What the Dodgers are doing is just beyond ridiculous. But
yeah.
Also wanted to get your thoughts on the firing of Bill Belichick.
Yeah, I'm not a Pats fan, but I don't think they should have fired him. They just got the high draft pick, although I don't know if Bill Belichick would have executed that well, knowing his past draft picks. I think one bad season in 24 years is not worth a firing because, I mean, compared to how good it was, maybe, and how bad it is now. But they got a high draft pick. They could get Drake May, maybe Caleb Williams if Bears don't go quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't agree with that decision because I know the coach always has to take the blame, but he just had nothing to work with. And I know people say he selected that team, but I don't know.
Let me ask you: would you trade down in the first round and draft a lineman?
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
They need they need a quarterback.
Okay.
It is. You can't win games with Bailey Zappi. It doesn't matter how many linemen you have.
Well, and draft a quarterback later is kind of more.
This is a very deep lineman. Quarterback class.
Yeah.
Maybe trade down, get that guy from Notre Dame, Joe Alt, and then maybe get like Bo Nix out of Oregon.
Yeah, like to me, they had no protection this year whatsoever. So I think you gotta. I mean, if you draft the top guy, you can't protect him.
But still, that's only one guy. There's 5 guys on the O-line. That's why you need a quarterback, because that's one person.
Yep. The offensive line, since Dante Scarnecchia retired, is just in shambles.
Or if Marvin Harrison, maybe
try
and get a guy, maybe
that's
trade.
the other
option.
That's the other option, I think. If you don't want to go quarterback there, Marvin Harrison could be there at 3. And you're talking about possibly a generational talent there at wide receiver.
And I was thinking maybe my man, Texas Longhorns, Hook 'em Horns, Quinn Ewers maybe later. Okay. But he's staying in college for one more year.
Okay.
But yeah, it's a little bleak right now for the Pats.
Yeah, so
I don't completely disagree with their decision to fire Belichick. Maybe it was time to move on.
I think he had to go.
But
and the only
Gerard
reason
Mayo is not a good replacement.
No, see
should have got.
I don't like that
Vrabel.
either. It's you gotta get somebody. It's this thing with Belichick. All his guys have been running the show for 24 years.
Yes.
I feel like you gotta go a completely different direction.
I don't see a future with Gerard Mayo and Bill O'Brien.
Yes. No, I agree. You can't have the same old. And I feel like there's just too much there. I think the big thing for me is Belichick. Just his ways are antiquated now. I think the players are not responding to him.
And he has a very old style of coaching.
Exactly.
I don't see any RPOs, and he's running the ball on 3rd and long.
The league has evolved, and he hasn't. And I think that's why he got fired. But and call it what it is, mutual parting of ways, whatever you want to call it. He got fired. Let's call it what it is. It
does make me upset that Nick Saban is retiring, though.
Yeah,
maybe he could have coached the Pats. Some coaches are meant to stay in college, though.
What do you think of Jim Harbaugh as a potential?
Is he looking to move up?
I am hearing rumors.
You can never trust rumors.
A national championship coach with success in the NFL. He's been to the Super Bowl with the 49ers. Turned around that team completely. I think that's an option.
Well, the Pats, not anymore, though. They just hired Gerard Mayo. But he could go to a team like Atlanta.
Yep.
Seahawks.
Oh,
they have a ton
Gerard
of
Mayo's official.
Yeah.
Where have I been?
You didn't know that?
I had no idea.
That was official as ESPN a couple of hours ago.
Oh, my goodness.
I think that happened during the school day.
Where the heck have I been? My night keeps getting better here, folks. I'll tell you what. So Gerard Mayo's official. All right,
yes,
there we go.
He is.
All right, well, there you have it, folks. Lucas Goldberg, breaking news.
Yes, per Lucas Goldberg, ESPN.
Here tonight on Merrimack TV. Not only is Lucas breaking news, we are going to give Lucas the play-by-play for the second half. I'm going to jump in on caller. Want to give him a opportunity here to kind of get his feet wet a little bit. So he's going to take it away, and I'll jump in with some color commentary, and so should be a lot of fun here.
Yeah, Merrimack TV has been recognized by the Alliance for Community Media with awards for outstanding public education and government programming. Stay connected with Merrimack TV and follow us at facebook.com/Merrimack TV. You're watching Merrimack TV, your community, Brian Gagnon's voice.
That's scary. But in any event, we have a 33-7 game here.
Yeah.
In favor of Portsmouth, and
not a lot of warm-ups.
Here on the award-winning Merrimack TV.
Yes.
And with the play-by-play for the second half, Mr. Lucas Goldberg.
All right, Fong's going to get the ball to inbound it. Portsmouth playing a little bit laid-back defense with a big league. Don't need to play as aggressive. Keeping a couple of their starters in. Pass it over to Maglio. Gets the foul and the finish.
Ooh, what a take by Maglio.
On romps.
And one. Let's get another look, Lucas.
Yeah, she had to get the hands around there. It looked a little Mahomey right there. Not to quote Chris Collinsworth, but
what a take by Gianna.
And it falls.
I'll tell you, that's one thing I've seen from Gianna the last couple of games. She's going a lot stronger to the basket.
Yeah.
Had a great game.
You got to play aggressive in a strong league like this. A lot of strong teams. The contrast between teams in this league is very strong. There's not a lot of medium teams. It's a lot of great and not subpar teams, I'll say. Lombardi passes it over to Romps. Over to Pettis on the corner. Lombardi back over to Romps to McCannell. Looking for someone to pass. Romps, no good. And it will be a foul on, I believe, Getchell. Yep, it will be on Getchell.
It's going to be 4 on Mia.
Oh, one more. She's out of there.
Yeah. So that's going to make things very difficult here for the Tomahawks. And
they have had a spark. I've seen.
This is where Portsmouth just absolutely kills you, though, is offensive rebounding and second chance points.
Yeah.
And then their depth.
Yeah, it's just insane.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
How about
hard fall?
3 and the foul. Look at this one.
Yeah, she got hit in the knees.
So that's Mackenzie Lombardi.
How many points does she have?
She's got 8 now and looking for the 4-point play. She gets it. My goodness.
Oh, another good play by Lombardi, I believe. Getting pounded on defense. Falls down to the floor. Where's the ball? Maglio a little shaken up right there.
Yeah, a lot of contact there, but just some aggressive defense by Lombardi and company.
Yeah, Portsmouth is not letting up. They want to leave no doubt here.
Well, 37-10, our score in favor of the Clippers of Portsmouth High School with the big 27-point lead.
Yeah, this is, every time I think that Merrimack is getting a spark, I realize that most of the Portsmouth starters are on the bench.
Yeah.
So, but that once again, I'm realizing that Merrimack has no depth. They have to keep most of their starters in 100% of the time.
And now massive foul trouble. You got Fong with 3, Getchell with 4, Maglio with 3. There's all kinds of issues right now.
Yeah, this is not a game that Coach Dugan is happy to see.
Well, you knew it was going to be a tough one tonight, and it doesn't get easier for the Tomahawks.
No,
either.
It doesn't.
As you mentioned, you alluded to earlier in the broadcast, you still got Bedford coming in here. You got Pinkerton coming in here. BG's coming in. I
don't
think
believe
that's the game.
BG basketball for boys is very good this year.
Boys and girls are down this year for BG. The girls are not as strong. I know their coach stepped down.
They lost a lot of good players.
Yeah.
I remember that big throwdown dunk from that BG player.
Oh, my goodness, yeah.
Usually in high school when you see a big throwdown dunk, it's on a wide open fast break, but he had a ton of players in the paint, and he just got through there as Mags catches nothing but air. Fast break opportunity, and Montplaisir gets the good finish there.
Yeah, Merrimack's got to find a way to stop ball there. She just went right to the rack.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any good ball movement by Cruz and Fong. Oh, off the backboard by Maglio. It doesn't fall.
Yeah, just a bit outside.
As we were talking baseball.
The Bob Uecker reference from Major League, of course.
Placer passes it over to Roms, passes over to, I'm falling behind. No good on the shot from Montplaisir. Back over to Pettis at the top of the key. Romps gets the screen from McAllen. Tries the layup, doesn't get it. Merrimack with the fast break. Fong trying to get through Pettis. Tries the underhand layup, couldn't get it, and the foul. And that will be 4 for whoever goes on.
I think it's going to be on Fong. Oh,
yep,
my goodness, yeah.
Fong. So that's 4, 4, and 3.
Yeah.
Starting to look like the amount of free throws that we took the other night, the amount of fouls we have.
People start fouling out here. I think they're going to start pulling people from the crowd.
Yeah, if all 3 of them foul out, we got to play with 4 players.
Yeah.
Are you allowed to take someone from the JV roster and just pull them up real quick or no?
No, unfortunately.
And that pass goes to nowhere. Hogue with the baseball slide. Not safe, though.
No. Hogue has played well tonight for the Tomahawks.
Does she have all 10? Or
she has 7 of the 10. Maglio with the other 3 on that 3-point play. McCannell, look at that.
Good move on Maglio. Maglio is the tallest on this Merrimack team, but McCannell just makes her look so small.
She makes a lot of these players look small out there.
Yeah. What a play by Lombardi, and Coach Dugan wants the timeout.
A little tic-tac-toe there for Portsmouth, and they are just flexing their muscle in this one, 43-10. Very well done.
I believe we're going to get running clock soon. I just saw from the scorekeeper a little running clock motion.
Yeah.
I can only believe so.
Well, as we mentioned BG. I think that is the game next Friday night.
It might be.
I think it's girls
for
against
girls.
BG.
Yeah, I was going to say girls are here, boys are there.
Yep.
Because I remember seeing something on Instagram.
No, I'm going to confirm that. With the wonderful help of technology.
Yes, and the great Merrimack TV app.
Of course. We'll check that out.
Thanks for watching today's event on Merrimack TV. If you're interested in learning more about Merrimack TV, email Nicholas or Justin at merrimackTV@merrimacknh.gov. Justin's secondary email is at Justin Sledgehammer.
That's right.
Don't try and email that.
No, don't. Please don't. Please don't. Oh, my goodness. We have too much fun with Justin.
I'm sure that's someone's email.
BG is next Friday night.
Next Friday?
Yes. It'll be girls against BG. That one we will definitely have for you.
I believe I'm here.
Here on Merrimack TV. We hope you can join us.
Yes.
Always more fun with 2.
Ball recovered by the resource officer, Jordan Miranda. Big shout out to him.
See, the insight only a student can provide.
Yes.
Right? You know, I never would have had that reference.
Panel wide open in the paint.
What a look.
Fong inbounds it to Hogue.
Boy, you could just see the
dominance.
The court vision and just everything this Portsmouth team brings.
Fong almost stepped over the half point off the thighs of Romp. Or, sorry, that's Lombardi. Cruz with the long 2. Couldn't get it. Hogue able to grab it. Wanted a foul once again.
Well, get credit Merrimack. I mean, they're going right at these trees.
They're not scared.
I mean, they're not afraid of them. They're going right at McCannell. I mean, that's the strategy. You know, she's their best player, and you want to
intimidate her.
fouls.
Oh, as that ball gets right intercepted by Montplaisir and gets the 2. This game is all Portsmouth right here.
Yeah, their starters exerting their will right here.
As a whole new lineup comes in for Portsmouth coming up at the whistle. Getchell working McCannell. Tries the 3. No good. Hogue tried to keep it in bounds. It's going to Portsmouth. As Fancy, Pataki, Emery, Fletcher, and I believe Whitcomb come in for the entire Portsmouth lineup.
You know, this to me would be the hard part of being on a team
with
this dominant is, you know, how much playing time do you give your starters, and you know, how do you balance that with, you know, the other team, you know, the rest of your team, and you know, keeping your starters gelled and playing together at a high level.
I'm sure that's a good struggle for a coach to have, though.
You know, I would imagine that's a struggle Coach Brian Dugan would love to have right now. But again, like you know, how do you balance that? You know, and
that happened a lot with strong football teams this year too. Not a lot of them played full games until the playoffs started. Like Bedford, so dominant this year in every game they played. Even in the championship game, able to take out most of their starters.
Yeah, Nice problem to have for Bedford.
Yeah.
As it goes with most of their athletic teams, their girls team, I mean, we're talking probably one of the better girls teams I think we've seen around these parts.
Yeah.
You know, I'd say in the last 20 or so years.
But a strong point for Merrimack. Their hockey team, quite dominant in Division II. Able to get the big win against Keene, 5-2. That's looking like a strong future for Merrimack.
Love it.
Yeah.
A nice D there.
Emery, pass over to Fancy. She gets it.
The triple.
I hate to say it, but what a fancy three.
Love it. Gabby Fancy.
Fong working Whitcomb, I believe. Oh, that was Fletcher. Pass over to Maglio. Getting pounded in
what
the
a
finish.
take.
Able to get under there.
Little scoop by Maglio. She's got all 5 points this quarter for Merrimack. Splitting that defense.
Fletcher passes over to Fancy. Back over to Whitcomb. Emery. Long two. And she gets it.
I mean, we saw it early. This team can shoot.
Yeah. We saw it in warm-ups, that is.
Yes. Yeah, by early, I mean warm-ups. I mean, I'm pretty sure, Lucas, I saw about 15 in a row in warm-ups, and they were nothing but net.
Yeah. Maglio kind of taking a beating this game. A lot of fouls drawn on her, hitting the deck a bit. She's able to stay resilient, though, so that's good.
Yeah, I mean, she's been in the trenches all year for this team. You know, as their tallest
the main
player,
workhorse, yeah.
You know, their most experienced player. They were leaning so heavily on Gianna, and she's done a great job.
I mean, you kind of have to. That's the hard thing, losing their two best players from last year.
Mm-hmm.
And Emery moving down the court fast on Miaglio. Back over to Fletcher. Whitcomb won the ball. Resets back over to Fancy. Finds Pataki wide open, and it will be called a travel on Portsmouth.
Yeah, I'd say it's a good call. I mean, she moved the pivot foot, and you know, the Portsmouth turnover. Good defense there by the Tomahawks.
Yeah. Hogue working Whitcomb. Pass over to Getchell. Good move. Gets pickpocketed by Emery. Emery. Bounce pass. And she stepped on the line.
She very nearly threaded the needle there on what looked like an impossible pass from this angle. I mean, that was inches away from getting through. She was just at a foot on the line. Very fundamentally sound Portsmouth team.
Good move by Maglio. A little too high. Foot was on the line. Oh, no good. Fancy almost got the rebound. Back over to Parsick. Hogue stretching out the offense. Everyone in the three-point range. Back over to Maglio. Wide open for a three. Jump step. No good. Parsick gets the two. I believe that's her first points of the game.
Yes. How about Riley getting in the book? All right.
And that'll be a timeout for Coach Hompley, was it?
Tim Hopley, yeah. 52-14, our score. Thank you all for joining us tonight here on Merrimack TV.
Yeah, Coach Dugan's just trying to keep Merrimack's team high, I'm assuming. Just, keep spirits up, keep morale up.
Yeah, I think if you're Coach Dugan right now, and
you got to play for pride.
You got that, and I think you gotta really shorten the game. You gotta try to win the quarter.
Yes.
Try to your goal is to win the fourth quarter.
Mm-hmm.
Your team against their bench. Try to
see what you can work with.
See what you can do, and try to win the quarter. Get a little bit of momentum.
Yeah.
Going into next week, they're gonna have Spalding on Tuesday night.
Is Spalding good?
I am not sure about their girls team. We're gonna take a look.
Your pencil.
Oh, there we go. Sorry.
It's okay. All right.
Did I miss something?
Foul go on Cruz.
And the basket to Pataki. That's her first basket of the game.
And she gets the second. Or is that 3 points now?
That's a
3-point.
three-point play.
Oh, yeah. This has to be rough for these Merrimack players. Obviously tired. They don't have the depth, as we've said many times, so they have to keep everyone in. Parsik loses the ball. Getchell recovers it. Working Pataki. Oh, Cruz wanted that ball real bad. Went over and draws the foul. Parsik will go to the line.
So Spalding is 0-6.
Oh, they are?
Or
Okay.
0-6.
Okay.
So
could
maybe
be
maybe a chance for Merrimack on Tuesday night. Be a battle of winless teams.
One will,
So
come, out, one will
somebody
come out on top.
is coming out victorious on Tuesday night. Nice job by Riley.
Are there ties in high school basketball?
Nope.
Oh,
you play to you
All right.
win. I actually saw a sudden death game this year.
Really?
In a town league.
What is that? Just first basket wins it?
Yep.
Wow.
They ran out of time and played a 5-minute overtime and then went sudden death.
Portsmouth bench counts them down. Fancy takes a long three.
Ooh,
It's good.
in Hoag's
Nylon.
face. What a shot by Fancy. Couple of trays. Let's get another look.
Yeah, that's nothing but net right there.
Hoag just couldn't get there in time, and great job by Gabby Fancy there. A couple of trays, and it is all Clippers here, 58-16.
Yep. Yeah.
So as we mentioned, there will be Spalding on Tuesday night and Bishop Girton on Friday night next week.
So this could be a potentially good week for the Tomahawks.
BG is 1-4. Can you believe that?
Yeah.
We are
Such a strong program for the past decade, maybe.
We're looking at the standings here, and I'm looking at BG's schedule. I want to see who they've played. Losses at Goffstown, Londonderry, Pinkerton, and Concord Christian. So Concord Christian, I'm not sure what division they are.
I think 2.
They might be 2, okay. They are playing, again, some out-of-state opponents. They're going to be playing LaSalle again this year, Mercy,
Yeah,
and
BG
Bishop Fitton,
tends to do that a lot. They play the out-of-state teams.
and Wachusett. So,
Choose it.
but they've had a tough start. I mean, they had to play this Londonderry team. I'm hearing is very, very strong. I don't know if they've played Portsmouth yet, but that is going to be a heck of a basketball game.
Yeah.
They have played 64-62. Londonderry won. And
What a nail biter. I'm sure.
I think I read some stuff about this game. I think Portsmouth had a big lead, and Londonderry came back. They were led by Sammy Sullivan, who was a sophomore. We saw her here last year. Phenomenal player. I believe she was on Channel 9 today
Really?
as one of these breakout players in the state.
Over to Whitcomb. Works Parsik. Pataki, and it's a travel on her. Did Gianna Maglio foul out? Because I believe I saw her take a seat on the bench towards the end, looking a little upset.
She might have, and might have been on that last three-point play.
Yeah.
Either that or she has 4. I have lost track, to be honest,
Yeah.
but backcourt violation here.
Seems like they're going to try and sit her as they are depending on her for future games.
If you're wondering why the clock is running, that has to do with the score and the point of the game we are in.
Yeah.
Nice look.
Does it start at the fourth quarter, or can it start in the third quarter?
I believe it can start in the third. They were discussing that earlier.
All right, Getchell goes across the half-point line. Goes to Fong. Fong over to Whitcomb. And the good play by Fong.
Strong take there by Ella.
Yeah.
You can see they really want to try to get to the basket.
Seeing a lot of scoops by this Merrimack team.
Yeah.
That's a way to get through their height,
Yeah, keep the
Can't
ball
really go
low.
under over them. You got to go under.
Yep. And I think by getting longer, trying to go to the basket, you can draw some more fouls. We certainly saw that in the first game you and I covered.
Yeah.
I mean, that
That was an interesting game to start out my
to this
broadcasting
day.
career.
I mean, I think that game ended around 9 o'clock.
Yeah, it did. So much stoppage time. Long.
Nice job by Ella.
And they get the finish. Pataki and the Portsmouth bench is going crazy. She must be a team favorite.
Pataki's got 5 off the bench for the Clippers.
Falling over to Parsik. Thought about a 3. Couldn't get it. Getchell. Catch and shoot. No good. In and out. Getchell racing towards it. Now it'll be Portsmouth ball.
You know, that last possession, that's the toughest part. Like, you watch somebody like Ella Fong, get back there, make great defensive play, and then they give up the offensive rebound and the score. It's so frustrating. And there goes Pataki again.
Oh, if she had that, what a play that would have been.
But, the offensive rebounds will just kill your momentum as a team. And,
definitely.
As a coach, it's something you don't like to see.
Getchell passed it over to Cruz. Cruz sets the screen for Fong. Couldn't come out with it. Fumbles the ball away. It will stay at Merrimack, though.
I say it's something you don't like to see if you're the opposing coach and offensive rebounds are happening against you. If you're the coach of the team getting the offensive rebounds, you love it.
I'd like to give a shout out to the Merrimack faithful, staying supportive through their team's struggles tonight. As I believe Fong got that basket.
She did, yes.
Over to Fancy.
Fong with a couple of baskets in this quarter.
Fletcher. What's 21's last name? I don't believe I have it on my roster.
21 is Ingram.
Ingram. Fancy. Over to Fletcher. Back over to Tacky. Wide open in the paint is Ingram.
Boy, Ingram now becomes their 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 different scorer. How about that?
And now 4 more players coming in for Portsmouth.
Yep.
Maglio. No good. And Portsmouth subs in 4 players with a lead of 42. So Maglio did not foul out. She comes back into the game. Tags out Getchell, who needs a breather.
Now we can see, we got the is it Milks?
The Milks.
Carolyn and Laura Milks.
Maybe a little of chemistry, I'm sure the parents are happy to see them on
okay, so I made a milk reference at the beginning of the game.
Really?
About these guys, or about these girls, like how tall they are. I had no idea there were 2 Milks on the team. That's impressive.
Milk works it, can't get it through. Maglio with a great rebound over 2 people, and Parsik couldn't come up with that pass.
Amazing how things work out sometimes.
Yes. Well, we'll get to see the Milk squared combination.
Oh, what a night.
Milk. Pass it over to Ingram. Over to the other Milk. Long 3. It's good! Lane.
Eddie Lane.
Very happy from the Portsmouth bench to see maybe some of their young players. Fong, no good.
What a team effort tonight by the Clippers.
Yeah.
You got to tip your hats. Always happy to see some of the bench players come in.
Yeah. Milk working Parsik. Back over to Ingram. Set. Passes over to Lane. Fight for the ball. Who's going to get it? And Maglio gets it, and it's going to be a travel on Maglio.
Yeah, she...
That's always a rough part.
It's tough.
You can't do too much,
Yeah. Can't roll with it on the floor.
No. Milk over to Milk. Wide open in the paint.
Oh!
And gets the end one.
Haley Coombs. How about this one? Let's get another look.
Just wide open, able to pick apart the defense and gets the and one.
Now she'll look to complete a 3-point play here. $11 different scores tonight for Portsmouth.
Free throw no good. Cruz comes away with the rebound. It's Maglio. Maglio trying to make something happen. Looking for help. Shoots it. No good. Lane gets the rebound. Moving fast down the court. Wide open to Coombs. She keeps it in bounds. Over to Milk. Over to her sister. Over to Ingram.
Oh,
No
they wanted that
good.
one.
Gets the rebound. Lane couldn't come down with it. Milk. It's good.
Laura Milks
Milks
for 2.
the cow for 2 points.
How about that?
Man, I am having too much fun with these names.
69-20, Portsmouth. Wow.
Long 3 by Parsik.
Oh,
And
put it
banks
in.
The bank is open.
7 points for Riley. How about that? Nicely done.
Milk over to Lane. Runs into 2 bodies. Milk wide open for 3. It's good.
Another. How about this for Portsmouth?
This Portsmouth bench is given this rotation on the court a lot of energy and motivation to score some points. Maglio thought about the 3, drives it in for the scoop. No good. And the foul on, I believe, Milk.
Well, with the 2 Milks sisters scoring, that's now 13 different scorers for the Portsmouth Clippers tonight. How about that?
Counting all the players on the team.
I think the only one who hasn't scored tonight.
There's 15 players. Actually, there's 16 because I'm missing one on my roster, I believe.
And the only one in my book that has not scored is Adrian Whitcomb. Adeline Whitcomb.
She's not in now. Only 17 seconds left, though.
Ella Fletcher got to the line 4 times. So Whitcomb and Fletcher, the only 2 that did not score tonight for Portsmouth. How about that?
Less than 10 seconds left in the game. Portsmouth comes away with the victory. 3 seconds left. Wants to shoot it. No, she won't. And that'll do it at Merrimack. 72-25 win for Portsmouth over Merrimack. Very strong Portsmouth team.
Yeah, I mean, what more can you say? I mean, that was a clinic by the Portsmouth Clippers.
Yeah.
Their bench, just everybody tonight contributing.
Team effort.
Total team effort. This is a scary team. I would not want to play in the playoffs. I'll tell you that right now. For Merrimack tonight, we do have a player of the game, I don't know about you.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too.
But
Parsik really came alive.
Our player of the game tonight is number 22, Riley Parsik. 7 points tonight.
All in the fourth quarter,
tied
I
with
believe?
Julia Hogue for the team lead, and she got 3 in the fourth and 4 in the third quarter. So Riley's going to get our player of the game tonight. How about
Congratulations to Riley.
So great job, and that's going to be it for us, I believe. The Portsmouth Clippers victorious tonight over the Tomahawks, 72-25. Lucas, hope you had a good time
I had a great
tonight,
time,
and
despite the score.
And we'll have you back again, I'm sure.
On Friday, I believe,
Excellent.
against BG.
So that is guaranteed. Our next broadcast will be next Friday night. Girls against Bishop Girton, and that'll be right here at 6 o'clock. We've never had BG, the BG game here
really?
for the girls. So this will be the first time we have them in the Merrimack TV era.
That's nice.
The boys game on Tuesday night against Spalding. Stay tuned. Check us out on Facebook. If we get availability and then the ability to cover that game, we'll be here. If not, we'll see you Friday night.
Yeah, we will.
So
all right.
Lucas Goldberg, Brian Gagnon, Ross, and on the camera, Justin Sleshammer in the studio. Thank you very much. This is Merrimack TV, your community.
Your voice. Thank you. This will do it for Merrimack. Have a good night.